Welcome to Omaha. Rustin, Dodd with me, Vahe, Gregorian here. We're getting ready to set up the tournament games beginning here tomorrow. Kansas playing New Mexico State. And Rustin, one of the things I was struck by in the press conferences was, and we've got a whole bunch of names we're going to learn to pronounce in the next day or two, but Chili Nafawe, we like that?
Say, yeah.
Of New Mexico State, 6'10", South African, built just chiseled. We were talking to him during the interviews, and he said he believes he's stronger and bigger. Stronger and bigger, was that the term?
Yeah.
Bigger and stronger than everybody. And I bring that up as a point to kind of get into this game. I mean, how much of this is going to be inside, and what's Kansas going to bring to that statement?
No, I think it's a big point of the game. I mean, we even talked to they've got a 7'3" guy that doesn't play a lot, Tanvir Bilar, and he told me that looking at film, Kansas looks beatable. I mean, New Mexico State they got a big front line, they got length on the inside, and I think they look at Kansas as a good matchup for them. And it should be interesting to see. You think 15 versus 2. The 2 seeds automatically going to be bigger and stronger, but that's not necessarily the case. I think Kansas is obviously probably going to be more skilled, the better basketball team, but physically I think these teams match up pretty well.
I think that's right. And another dimension of this, and it's something Rustin and I are both writing about in some degree or another for tomorrow or later this afternoon, is just to these guys, this is a team of at least 10 foreign players. Say Kansas to them, and it's just another word. I mean, I don't think it's not that doesn't mean anything coming from Kansas's point of view, but in terms of any intimidation factor or anything like that, I don't really think these guys see this as anything other than go out and play basketball.
No, exactly. I mean, they've got a lot of kids from Canada. They kind of have a Canada pipeline. One of their assistant coaches is from there. He was recruited pretty heavily there. But they've got kids from all over. They got South Africa, Cameroon, France. And the idea that, Kansas basketball is going to intimidate them at all, like you said, it's not. I think they're, until 2 weeks ago, I don't think any of these guys had even watched Kansas play a game this year. They were focused on what they were doing and not necessarily the kind of guys that are into college basketball like you normally would see in the United States. So it's definitely a different kind of matchup.
Well, it's an exciting couple matchups here tomorrow, and I guess for our area, our purposes, we'd sure like to see it be Wichita State beating Indiana and Kansas winning over New Mexico State, so they play each other Sunday, but I don't think any matchup can be assumed, and we're really looking forward to seeing that. Rustin, what are you looking for early tomorrow in that game? Is it important that Kansas get off to a quick start?
Yeah, I just want to see how well Kansas is going to play. They've struggled in the first round the last 2 years as a 16 or as a 1 seed playing a 16, and last year as a 2 playing a 15. They haven't played well really in a first round game probably since about 2012. And they're a little more experienced this year. They've been through it. So I think if they can play well, I think that's just the most important thing for them. And I mean, it sounds obvious, but they got to make some shots. They got to come out, and so they don't get tight. If things are close at the beginning of the game. I'm just mostly interested to see how Kansas comes out and see how well they play.
Well, we'll be here and in and around all of it over the next 24 hours. Looking forward to being with you guys again. Thanks for watching.